Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saeed Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Ramadan Mubarak to the Muslim community, my brothers and sisters. Eid have started. I have not started fast as yet. But I hope in their fast, they understand the reason and the purpose of fasting. Ladies and gentlemen, the Muslims are celebrating Ramadan. They started fasting approximately 4:25 this morning. First day of fast. And fasts have already broken for today. So I want to wish my brothers and sisters in Islam a healthy and happy fast. This is Real Talk. Ladies and gentlemen and viewers of Real Talk, when you like having fun with vehicles, is good. But not being able to control it is another thing. It could lead to your death, especially if drag racing. I love vehicles. I love drag racing. Look at this individual. Look at that. What do you think about that? Watch. He could have lost his life due to carelessness. Due to carelessness. Did he care about himself? What about if someone or some vehicle was coming from the opposite direction? What do you think would have happened? 622-9785, 628-6093. Carelessness. Carelessness. They showed no concern. He should be charged for reckless driving on the national road of Trinidad and Tobago. Look at it. Carelessness. Total carelessness. That's just something to show how individuals act on road. On the road of Trinidad and Tobago. Look at it. West End. We're going to the west now. We have a call. Caller, good night.
And a very good night to you, Mr. Saeed.
Good night to you, sir.
First of all, this nothing by saying this, but you look very sharp tonight. I must say that.
Today was actually a business day for me.
And
thank you.
The guy in the car, all the authorities have to do is get that number, track down the driver, and he could be charged for reckless endangerment. No two ways about it. You see, they have to start certain examples.
Yes.
And people would start to respect the law. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you for your comments, caller. What if somebody was walking on the other side that he couldn't have seen? What would have happened? Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello?
Yes, caller, good night.
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Ali. I have to agree with that caller. You are looking dapper. Now, with regards to this driver,
my wife have me looking like this,
he should be taken away. He should be locked up and not let out. How many fathers and children and all people like myself that he would have left without breadwinners? I mean, that is nonsense. I don't know what is happening in the country. Lawlessness. This one I agree with you. He ought to be tied up and whipped. Have a blessed night, Mr. Ali. God bless. Thanks out.
My wife had me looking like a new 25 cents this afternoon. All good to see my wife. We have another call. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, caller.
Good night. I think that guy is dotish. They're playing with people's lives.
Yes.
And you know the funny thing is that they don't die.
Well, you know,
The
Caller, that's
innocent
quite
people
true, you
die.
know. That's quite true. Nothing happened to them. But what about if almost to the end of his journey, before the car crashed and dropped back on the road, what about if somebody decided to cross the road at the same time before he hit? Look, just before the incident, what about if somebody decided to pop out of their house at the same time? What would have happened? What about if he broke his neck during that? Recklessness is a serious thing. It is a serious thing. And some of them just feel drag racing on the streets is an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. It's not something to have fun with. Go down Wallafield. There's where you have to go. Not on a short, narrow stretch where you could damage yourself and injure others. And at the end of it, what happened? Insurance won't be able to cover because of your recklessness on the road. Somebody might be paralyzed. Somebody might be crippled for life due to your slackness. So on the road, ladies and gentlemen, be very careful and look out for idiots like them. Viewers of Real Talk, Rasta City and Muslim City. Well, today is the beginning of Ramadan, so I hope the Muslims in Muslim City are fasting. Caller, we have a call. Caller, good night. Caller? The Rasta City gang members and the Muslim City gang members wants peace. They want peace. Why do they want peace? They have come out and told officers of the West End Division that they are agreeing on a peace treaty. Are they doing this because it's Ramadan time and they know Muslims are fasting? Is that the reason why? No, it's not the reason why. The reason why is because they have come out and told the police that because of the escalating murder rate in the Western Division, 28 murders have been committed in the Western Division. Last year, around the same time, there were 21. There were 21. They are asking for peace. But how long will this peace last? How long? Viewers of Real Talk, voice your concern. Because we have been hearing about Rasta City and Muslim City. Rasta cannot go on the Muslim side and the Muslim cannot come on the Rasta side. Chaos, madness, cars passing in the night, Rasta City to Muslim, Muslim to Rasta, shooting up the turf. Shooting up the turf. People's houses spraying down with bullets. But now, you come out and you're asking for peace because of the murder rate on the Western Division. So what do you think of that? Viewers of Real Talk. This is Real Talk. Real peace they're asking for. They want to commit. They want a peace in the environment. After all the killing and the murder, rape, breaking in people's house, these two gangs decided to have a treaty. And they came out and told the police that. Just imagine that. They came out and asked the police for that. What do you think? Me? Because of the murder rate? They did that? Or are they themselves fed up? Are they fed up of the killing? Are they tired of it? Who holds the answer to this? The Rasta city and the Muslim city. The last time they had a treaty, they themselves broke it. Nobody else broke it beside them. This one killed that one, and it spiraled up again. So I ask you, you Rastas of Rasta City and the Muslims of Muslim City, do you really want peace in your area? Because one thing I could tell earlier, and I'm saying it bold, and I'm saying it brave, and none of it cannot touch side. None. It's because when all they get locked up, the Rasta and the Muslim, in jail, there's no separation, you know. In jail, both all are sleeping on the floor, both all are eating bread, and both all are bathing from the same shower. So think about that. Yeah? Caller, good night.
This is a
Caller, you there? Think about that. I don't want to play gangsters. And all is this big killers. And this big kidnappers. Caller, good night. Caller? But when you get caught, and you go down in Frederick Street, or you go down in Raymond Yard, on the same floor you're sleeping, this side is not Rasta and this side is not no, it ain't had that. So use all your sense. Use all your sense. You see this little thing that fits on top of your shoulder and all I call it a head? Use it because you have a brain inside it. Use it. How long will this peace last? How long? And don't tell me because of the killing in the area. I scrap. Not because the amount of killing take place. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go ahead, caller. You're live on Real Talk.
Yes, good night, sir. I was wondering, with respect to this, I was wondering, with respect Rasta City and Muslim City stuff, right?
Yes.
Isn't the, what you say, like the law enforcement officers on one of these sides? Are these not the same people asking for peace?
They came out. The two gang leaders, the members came out with a plan to ask the police officer that we are going in a peace deal. Who are you all going in a peace deal with? The police officers? The people in the area? Or Rasta City or Muslim City? Which peace deal are you all creating? Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, good job, boy. It have no Muslim city and Rasta city there. All of them is Rastas. Another thing, I don't understand why people don't mute the TV when they call. All the programs, everybody have on the TV. Mute the TV and then talk. You have a good night.
Thank you, caller. And then sometimes the more you say mute your television, it's like the more they put up the volume. So I want to know what this peace is about, because you all had peace talks before. You all had peace talks before. And it broke because one side went on the other side and killed, and this side come on that side and kill, and the killing start all over again. So how do you expect now the public to believe you want peace again? You see, sometimes you just have to think. For big people, you just have to think sometimes. Viewers, we are going for a break, but we'll continue this discussion after the break.
Has this unique power to bring us together. There is no stronger force on earth than love. Most forces endeavor to drive us apart. The fifth coming of redemption. The concert.
Saturday, June 2nd. Live from Jamaica. There is Hammond. And for the first time in redemption, Taurus Riley.
Jack Yor.
Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting.
And Mikey Spice. Mikey Spice. Powered by
White Oak Rum,
Blue Waters,
Monster Energy Drink, Guinness Made of More,
D. Guerra and Company Limited, NLCB,
Mitsubishi Motors,
California Stucco Limited, Johnny Walker,
Racetrack Wheels,
Hennessy,
and Ricky Ragunanan Group of Companies.
Welcome to Regal Products, a household name since 1960. Regal produces a diverse range right here in TNT, all with the primary focus on high quality. From healthy and tasty nuts and snacks, including cranberries, raisins, sultanas, dates, and prunes, to trail mixes like Cranberry Jubilee, Hawaiian Medley, California Exotic, and South Beach, with nutrition-packed seeds like sunflower and pumpkin, and a tasty nut range which includes almonds, pecans, walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and the newly launched corn nuts. Regal Products, for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Watch, boy, that phone really phone label.
Yeah, on your hand, now tell you by the temper glass.
Much better again now, boy.
You can get up by Tactical Enterprises.
Well, take me then now, boy.
Let me go.
All the best in cell phone accessories. Check Tactical Enterprise. At Tactical, you get red carpet service and competitive wholesale prices on cell phone cases, Otterbox, armored speaker, tempered glass, pop sockets, memory cards, Apple and Samsung chargers, batteries, LED bulbs. Let's talk phones. J2 Prime, J2 Pro, J5 Pro, J7 Prime, S8, S8 Plus, S9, and S9 Plus. Tactical Enterprise, located at Ramgooly Trace North, Montplaisy Road, Canupia. Give them a call, 716-2900. Tactical Enterprise, where style meets technology.
Ah, boy, you got you. Yeah, boy. I got a brand new phone, brand new case, brand new temper glass. Tactical Enterprise have it nice.
Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, is having a grand sale from May 1st to May 31st at all PriceMart stores. With Van Egmond, you can grow your own food with guaranteed results. For all vegetables and plants, farmers and household, it bears in 6 weeks. This is the magic soil from Holland. It's all about the grand super sale taking place at all PriceMart stores. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants. For more information, call the Freeport Agro Center at 790-9247 or 496-4603.
Welcome back to Real Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Voice your opinion and your concern. This is Trinidad. This is an incident that is happening right in Trinidad. Gang members are asking for peace. You know what is funny about this? Very funny. When they were committing their act of violence and crime, they knew nothing of peace. Nothing. I am quite impressed that they have decided to come out with this peace treaty. But how many will they impress? What about the officers? Do you think these members are going to impress the officers? Caller, good night.
Not in fair.
Caller? Caller, are you there? Do you think the West End Division would believe this? And how long will it last? Because they will be up and ready to go into battle. Caller, good night. Caller?
Yes, hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
Yes, what do you have to say about the cell phones in prison, boy? Why so much of people dying out there? Shots are being calling from the prison so people die out there. I think that is madness. What do you think about that, Mr. Said? You're doing a real good job and have a blessed night, partner.
Well, cell phone in prison that they try to combat it. But there's only so much they could do. Being the prison officials, there's only so much they could do. Because we have heard that prison officers themselves have been charged for carrying contraband into prison. So if the officers themselves are doing it, what can we do about it? This is Trinidad. But this Rasta city and this Muslim city, sometimes I myself just wonder what's going on with them. I myself just wonder. Can crime stop in Trinidad? No. No. It can't. Caller, good night.
Yes, good evening, Said.
Good afternoon, sir.
Now, Said, let me tell you something, right? When is it that someone was about to make a breakthrough and Rasta City and Muslim City realized I want to lie low for a while? Or is it that we find ourselves in a situation, negotiating with criminals? It's like America now have a new policy to negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to ask the question, right? If these, now that they ask for a truce or whatever, if there were evidence against any one of those members from either side, is the police going to lie low to and not apprehend them? I mean, when you have a situation like this where people call for truce and they are known, we know they are responsible for crime and all sort of thing, and they're going to lie low for a while, and nobody is being held. We are a failed state, We are a failed state because I want to know, and I'm asking the question again, if these gangs were on the what? In fact, the anti-gang bill, the senior police officers came out and said, if we get that bill passed, we are going to bring down crime. So look what happened in the past couple of weeks. Nothing. So I want to know what happens now. Is it that you know who they are, but because they decide to call that truth and lie low, nothing is going to come of it until they're ready, as is rightfully said, until something trigger off something again and the killing starts all over again.
All over again. But caller, under the anti-gang legislation, right? Just the other day, a businessman was paid by the state a huge sum. He was paid. After they did the investigation, the officers held him. And they say he is an gang member. A businessman being a gang member. After the investigation have concluded, the courts have found him not guilty. They had to pay that businessman because they found him not guilty. You see? So because of these truths now, we can't hold you. Because of these truths, we can't come and search your property. Think about it. Think about it. So it leaves the public to wonder, because it's not the first time. It is not the first time. That is the thing about it. Caller, good night. Caller?
Recording. Please.
It is not the first time they have came out and asked for peace. They broke it themselves. So how do you expect the public or the officers in Western Division to believe you? Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir. How? Even I myself find it hard to believe all you. Talking on national television and I'm telling you my mind.
Say good night. Wassalamu alaikum.
Caller, good night.
Wassalamu alaikum, Sayyid.
Could you repeat what you just said?
Wassalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, caller.
Wassalamu alaikum. Right. What about the system? If you know who them fellas they right now, why don't you deal with it? Because the system will be wrong at the end of the day, you know. But you out in live television talking and you saying you know about them fellas.
Listen this. I want you to listen this. I hear you out.
Listen to you.
I give you a space. I, Saeed, could make a plea on national television for the leader of the Muslim city and the leader of Rasta city to meet with me to commence this peace. I, Saeed, could do that. So don't just call on TV and tell me.
You have the criminal elements, you know about it, but you're not given any information to deal with them, so you just like them.
That's where you tell. Can you go before these men and them? They don't want to hear you. You know why? You're not in authority. That is why. I, Saeed, could make a public appeal right here, right now on national television for the leader of the Muslim city and the leader of the Rasta city to meet with me and the police to put this into plan. You know why? I am a Muslim. I am a Muslim. And let me tell you something. And viewers of Real Talk, nowhere in the Quran it states where a Muslim could strap a bomb to himself and walk into a building and blow it up. I challenge any Muslim, show me where in the Quran it's stated. Show me. If you show me that, I am not a Muslim from then. I am speaking. And this is Real Talk. So if the leader of the Rasta city and the Muslim city hear my appeal and wants to meet, I have no problem. None. Because I am here talking real talk. Because real incidents and real facts does be happening in Trinidad and all over Trinidad. So don't feel like I just call and tell Saeed to do this and tell Saeed to do that. Saeed could do it. That's for the people to understand. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, my dear.
Can I speak to Mr. Ali?
Speaking. You're live on Real Talk. Make your comment.
Mr. Ali.
Yes, go ahead. Are you there, caller? Saeed could do that. Don't challenge this individual. I could do that. This is no normal individual, you know. I just always say, I different, you know, I abnormal, you know. I just say that. But what they need to do is to prove themselves. That is what they need to do. That is what they need to do in order for West End and the public to understand that all you mean peace. That is what all you need to do. Viewers, we are going for a break, and I'll see you on the other side.
Team members! What is your profession?
There is famous food, sir!
And what is your mission?
To let TNT know about famous snack pack, sir!
What does it entail?
2 pieces and 1 side, sir!
2 pieces and a side?
Yes, sir!
Royal! What is the cost?
$25, sir!
Speak up!
$25, sir!
Yes, try our famous snack pack 2 pieces and a side for only $25 at our various locations: Sangre Grande, Andres Street and Foster Road, Valencia, Arima, Tunapuna, San Juan, Gulf City, Princestown, Faizabad, Rio Claro, and Mayaro. Daryl's Famous Foods, formerly Japs Fried Chicken. Your taste of the Caribbean.
JD's Furniture Store, Fairfax Street in Arima is your place for the finest furniture, appliances, and best prices around. Televisions, refrigerators, stoves, beds, and more. And at JD's, they will beat any price. Check out their specials just in time for Mother's Day. You can get a free microwave with the purchase of any Whirlpool fridge, stove, or washing machine. Spend $10,000 or more and win a free trip down the island. They also offer higher purchase specials for senior citizens. JD Furniture Store, 17B Fairfax Street in Arima. Come in today or give them a call at 307-0705.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Welcome to Real Talk, viewers. If you would like to advertise on Real Talk, your business, your house, your land. Now, Real Talk is being viewed local and regional. So people or businessmen and businesswomen with businesses, your product are not just being viewed in Trinidad. but of the Caribbean as well. And for those of you who know about exporting, would know about business. When you advertise, your product is not just shown locally. Sometimes there are businessmen on the outside willing to venture outside their country to get some product to bring it back to their country. So advertise on Real Talk. I know how to make you make money. That is why I am investing in Grenada and in Barbados with my real estate company. So advertise on Real Talk. A soldier at Camp Komoto is presently in custody at Camp Komoto. Why? Why did they detain this soldier? Now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. This soldier, it is alleged that he have been held for rape. Not one, you know, but several. School girls and teenagers. Now, according to info, this individual, this army official, is using another schoolgirl to assist him in luring these teenagers, schoolgirls, drugging them and then raping them. Apparently, his companion, like she couldn't take it anymore when she realized what was going on. Like it started to hit her in her conscience. And like she started to think, these are females just like me. And I am assisting this man who is a law enforcement officer to commit this act. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. You're in the army. You're working in the army. Protective force. Is a law-abiding citizen. You're walking with the law in your back pocket. You're upright. You're upright, standing citizen. When you're in your camouflage uniform, you're moving with your big gun. You're proud to walk on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago as an army official. I'm going to tell you, I'm blasting you tonight, you know. Seriously. I'm blasting you tonight. Not the army, you know, but the individual. You're proud of yourself. I'm in the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. And you're working with another schoolgirl. Another teenager into forcing other female teenagers into having sex. Just imagine. I wonder what was it that caught this individual, this teenage girl who was working with this soldier, to report him. What did she see? Or what did he do that caused her to report him? Call her good night. What did she see? Call her, you there? me tell you something. As long as they're in the protective service of Trinidad and Tobago and they caught you in rape, I would light you up. You know why? And this is for the men of Trinidad and Tobago. There are many places in Trinidad that a male can go and pay for sex. This is the state of Trinidad now. Caller, good night.
Good night, Zion.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling from St. Lucia. Light them up. Good night, Zion.
Good night.
Light them up.
Total slackness. Thank you, caller. Total slackness. That could have been your sister. That could have been your mother. That could have been your auntie. You understand? Caller, good night. Caller, you there? And if somebody do hear that.
Hello?
Hello, caller?
Buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, last time I heard on your program I was talking, is that SRP they find who was carrying the drugs in the UK?
Is what?
Was it an SRP police officer who was caught in the UK carrying the cocaine?
Who, me?
SRP.
Yes.
The SRP that fight.
Yes,
was
yes.
Was it an SRP officer?
Yes.
But what's going on with these SRP and them? How they come they never show us his face something?
But I have something else to tell you again about another SRP.
But these SRP and them, why they don't get rid of these SRP? Because these SRP is uneducated police officers they have in the service. Anybody can get to become an SRP in the police service, you know. You don't have to have no qualification to become an SRP, you know.
Caller, as you talk about SRP, listen to this. Just a couple days back, me and a partner was in a car. He was driving. And we went through a roadblock. Listen this carefully, eh? We went through a roadblock. The officer stopped the car. Drivers and insurance. And you know, when this officer held my friend driver's permit in his hand, he could not pronounce the name.
This is what I'm saying. This SRP and them is uneducated. They're not brilliant. Because how you think these SRP and them have some of them can't read good and they're getting in the police service and they're doing the same work as the normal police officers because to become an SRP, you have had no qualification whatsoever, you understand? And you just write a dictation examination and they give you become a police.
Yep.
That is all to become an SRP. Not to be a normal police, you have to have at least 3 CXC subjects.
Yes.
So and most of these crime I listening what's happening is this SRP and them because the one they find thief the money in the station was the SRP. The kidnapping one was 3 SRP again also.
Well, this is madness. The SRP who got held in Gatwick Airport, the man leave. He left without even applying for leaves, for official leaves. He left. He thought he would get away and never return back to Trinidad. Caller, good night.
Good night, Sai. How you going?
I good.
Let me tell you something. You see, when you look at the whole protective service in this country and realizing what is taking place with it, all you have to look is at the head, who is in charge of the Minister of National Security, and you would understand why all this nonsense is taking place. If you have a man who leave Trinidad and went quite in America to rob people, the property and the land and all that, up to now we know what was the outcome of the arrangement that they made. What you expect for these other police and army men and all kind of thing to do? So if somebody could do something like that and get away, you expect any difference from the ones who looking up at the leader? Remember they always say, show me your leader and I'll tell you who you are.
That is right.
This is exactly what's going on. Yeah. You can't blame the people who are down in the ranks. look at the head, and then you go see what's going on. Later.
Well, according to the report from Dylan in the U.S. fraud scandal he was in, they found him not guilty. And that was the end of that apparently. Kola, good night. Kola, are you there? So just imagine. And to top this off with this soldier, I understand that his accomplice, the teenage girl that worked with him to lure in the school girl, there's a video. There's a video. And you want to know something? According to the northern and the eastern police stations, there are no reports of it. That is to top it off. You're putting the cherry on the ice cream and you're topping it off. He is held in solitary. You understand? For alleged raping. His accomplice came out and made a report against him with proof. So the army have him in detention. So how come now the police officers don't know anything about it? That is a topic. That is another topic. Now, are they going to cover up this? Defense Force, are they going to cover up this? Are they going to cover it up? Because we have heard of soldier cleaning guns and it went off. We have heard of the AG children, high-powered, and nothing came out of it because what? He's the AG? Many scandals of the army and nothing. So are they going to cover up this one? Viewers, we are going for a break. But when we come back, you're going to hear about another SRP on fraud again. Right after this break.
This unique power to bring us together.
Remember the songs used to make you rock away.
There is no stronger force on earth than love.
She's royal. Yeah.
Most forces endeavor to drive us apart.
And we see your blessing every day, your children.
The fifth coming of redemption. The concert.
Saturday, June 2nd, live from Jamaica. There is Hammond.
Willing to a reggae song.
And for the first time in redemption, Taurus Riley.
Jack Yor.
Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting.
And Mikey Spice.
Prices on cell phone cases, Otterbox, armored speaker, tempered glass, pop sockets, memory cards, Apple and Samsung chargers, batteries, LED bulbs. Let's talk phones. J2 Prime, J2 Pro, J5 Pro, J7 Prime, S8, S8 Plus, S9, and S9 Plus. Tactical Enterprise, located at Ramgooly Trace North, Montplaisy Road, Canupia. Give them a call, 716-2900. Tactical Enterprise, where style meets technology.
Ah boy, you get you. Yeah boy. I got a brand new phone, brand new case, brand new temper glass. Tactical Enterprise have it nice.
Famous Laundry Detergent, an all-new advanced formula that fights dirt and stains, whitens and brightens. Famous Laundry Detergent removes odors and leaves a long-lasting freshness. Comes in lavender, lemon, or ocean fresh fragrances. Famous Laundry Detergent is gentle on your hands and ideal for your washing machines. Get the perfect amount of suds to lift the dirt out. Best of all, it's biodegradable, phosphate-free, and grey water friendly. Famous Laundry Detergent. Save money, save energy, and it saves you time. Famous Laundry Detergent. One wash and you're done. Why use anything else?
Team members! What is your profession?
That is famous food, sir!
And what is your mission?
To let TNT know about famous snack box, sir!
What does it entail?
2 pieces and 1 side, sir!
2 pieces and a side?
Yes, sir!
Royal! What is the cost?
$25, sir!
Speak up!
$25, sir!
Yes, try our famous snack pack 2 pieces and a side for only $25 at our various locations: Sangre Grande, Andres Street and Foster Road, Valencia, Arima, Tunapuna, San Juan, Gulf City, Princestown, Faizabad, Rio Claro, and Mayaro. Daryl's Famous Foods, formerly Jap's Fried Chicken. Your taste of the Caribbean.
Chin-Sin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Chin-Sin introduces its no MSG line of products. Now you can use no MSG chicken seasoning, no MSG all-purpose seasoning, and no MSG poultry seasoning. Chin-Sin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Chin-Sin, same quality, great taste.
Come and experience the mighty power of Jesus Christ, which can transform your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad, with Reverend Dr. Deoraj Mahadeo and Deborah Mahadeo. Weekly meetings, worship service 10 a.m. every Sunday. There's also Sunday school and new believer classes from 9 a.m. Bible study and prayer meetings from Mondays at 7 p.m. Deliverance service Wednesdays 7 p.m. and Bible school every Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. All free of charge. He is the God of the impossible who loves you and desires to save you and do mighty things for you. So come and experience God's mighty anointing, which is able to break every yoke in your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad. For prayer and counseling, call anytime. Telephone numbers 770-1044, 225-6487, 346-6566, 784-7596, or email dmahadeo@hotmail.com.
Welcome to Real Talk, ladies and gentlemen. An SRP police officer last attached to the MELVIN police station. Well, I find tonight are lighting up officers. But officers should think better. Don't go and commit fraud. Don't commit fraud. You have a permanent work. SRP police officer last attached to the MELVIN police station appeared before Port of Spain magistrate today and was denied bail. Denied bail. In his possession, he had a check mounting to almost $90,000. National Entrepreneurship Development Company Limited, a check from that company, went into First Citizen Bank to cash the check. When he entered into the bank and he went to the teller, I need this change in cash, in cashman check. And upon viewing the check, realized something was wrong with it. Managers was called in, fraud squad was called in, and they held him. Denied bail. You have a picture? No picture? I would have loved to light you up. I would have loved to light you up, officer. But my director didn't finish blurring your face. Otherwise, I'd show you in the national public what you're doing. On the same topic of fraud, a school teacher of Rio Claro have been held also on a $25 million fraud. Just imagine that. We have soldiers committing rape. You have a SRP in fraud. Yesterday we had a SRP going to Gatwick with a kilo of cocaine, raw powder. School teacher and $25 million fraud now. Well, that is thing. That is thing. The UTT lecturers that was dismissed from UTT, I think it's about 30 of them, they want to know what and why they were dismissed from their job. What procedures did the ministry use to dismiss them? In my closing, ladies and gentlemen, there's a missing teenager from Diego Martin. Missing teenager. Kerwin Craigwell. Missing. Have not been seen since yesterday. If you have information, Trinidad and Tobago, concerning this missing girl, Kerwin Craigwell, please contact the nearest police station. Please. Her mom and dad would like to see her again. That could have been your daughter, Trinidad and Tobago. This is Real Talk. We are almost out of time. I'm advising the businessman. Advertising Real Talk. Get your product out there. I have the know-how on how to make money. Why? I'm a spiritual consultant. That's why. That is why. For landowners and property owners, if you would like to advertise your property on Real Talk, this is one of the only programs But a real talk businessman that you could advertise your property. The only kind in Trinidad. This is not the States. The only one in Trinidad that will be viewed up the Caribbean. And you could get your property sell. Your house and land, you could get it sell. Don't be afraid to put it up, because when you put your for sale sign and you get people passing and see it. So why are you afraid to put it on national television? Don't be afraid. This is Real Talk. This is Saeed. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.